am such a procrastinator, and it really does take me getting into my car and going to get a coffee. I do have a coffee maker at home, obviously, but having shit at home doesn't change shit for me. And I don't know why. It just doesn't. It doesn't change anything for me at all. But I'm gonna go get myself a coffee, girl. If that's what I need to get my day started, because it's like, what time is it? It's 11:24. 11:24 a.m. That means in das morning. And my daughter's been away since 8:30 a.m. and I've procrastinated all of this time. So this is why we need to do our planning. This is why we need to sit down and get this shit done.
Hi, what can I have for you?
Hello, can I have a medium iced caramel latte, please?
Anything else?
Can I have that with semi-skim milk as well?
Yep, is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Let's try that, lovely.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a lovely day. I'm a bad little bitch and I snip like a Barbie. Hips and hips as a car. Stay, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. 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 Oh, God, this is strong. Okay. Hi guys, what is up? It is Paige back at it again with another planner video. I said to you guys that I would be doing some planner work for January. I am so far behind. I am a couple of days late. Girl, I've got my little drink from Costa Coffee over here, so we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so once you've downloaded your planner from wherever you are going to be getting your planner from, on Etsy most likely, or there's some other planner websites. My planner is the Happy Downloads planner. This is my 2024 planner. I showed you guys how it functioned last time. So I'm gonna be doing my yearly spread. I'm gonna be going into January and doing the month of January, getting that set up, as well as my weekly, most likely for next week rather than this week, because obviously we are already, it is Thursday 4th today, so we are already through the first couple of days of January, so I am a little bit behind, but this is the only time that I've been able to find where I'm not procrastinating to actually get this stuff done. So I think what we'll do as well outside of that is go over my goals and what it is that I want to get started on. So those are my three main focuses today, is just getting myself set up and ready to go. So with that being said, here we have is my monthly spread. Most planners will have a monthly spread of some kind, whether you choose a weekly planner, a daily planner, etc. 9 times out of 10, these kind of digital planners will have a monthly spread so that you can have a look at your month at a glance, have a look at all of the things it is, the activities it is that you have going on, and mark them off. Now, the only 2 things I have going on is on the 10th, which is my husband's birthday, as well as the 12th. I also have a get together with friends. I think one of my friends, Lizzie, also said that we were going to be doing something on the 20th, so I'll definitely check my calendar and make sure all of this cross references. The good thing about this new planner is that we've also got down here all of these tabs here for my calendars, my reminders, and all of that kind of stuff. So anything it is that I want to keep, I'm going to keep it here, but we are also gonna keep it cute. Now, I don't have any January themed stickers or anything like that. I'm just going to keep it as simple as possible, purely because I believe the functionality is way more important than pretty, but you do have to feel good looking at your planner. So let's get January planned. I'm probably going to skim through a few things, but the only thing I do want to show you guys is what I do over here. So as you guys can see, we've got January 2024 here, and quite frankly, that looks a little bit boring to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pen tool, select this pen tool here, the ball pen icon, and then what I'm going to do, I've already got it selected here, but what I will do is go into custom, use the dotter tool, select the same color as the page, and then I will choose the biggest size there is, and I will color over January. That removes January so that I can put something cuter there. Now, I have had a look, and I'm thinking my theme for January's month is going to be blue because we are still in the winter months. So over here, I have got all of these different stickers it is that I can use. They're all in like the color blue and all of that kind of stuff. So that's most likely what I'm going to be doing throughout my planner. I like the look of this block text. So what I'm going to press the pen icon. You have to do that every time whenever you're on GoodNotes. Use the lasso tool, select, hold down, copy, and go. Paste, resize. There you go. January 2024. Now we have the beginning of what is about to be my blue months of January. So with that being said, let's just get started, and I'll start filling out my planner the way that I would usually. That is how you import stickers. You can have it on separate tabs like I do, or there is also the other option of doing split view. Sometimes I do that, it just depends how I feel. But I'm gonna get started on my planner, start importing things, making it look pretty, and I'll give you an overview of how it looks when it's done. Okay, so for the most part, I've pretty much figured out what my plan is for the month. I've scheduled things out like I usually do. I have set days on which it is that I like to try and do things if I'm behind schedule. The good thing is with a digital planner is that I can just kind of move them around. So any of the days that it is that you see these little bunny rabbit things, these are the days that I have my son exclusively. That means, sorry, I've just got coffee on my screen. That means that I'm looking after my son without my husband's help. Most days the kids are either in nursery or childminding or school. At the moment, Fifi is at gymnastics school and she's there for 4 days this week before the new term, which will start for Fifi, I do believe, on the 9th. So her first day of school starts here. I should probably write that down actually. Okay, so this is Fifi's first day back, right? Okay, so for the most part, I'm pretty much done with my planner. Also on Saturdays is when I tend to post. Sundays is another live stream it is that I do. Mondays I like to have a cleaning day because after Saturday and Sunday the kids have absolutely destroyed the house. Then I like to do scripted on Tuesdays, or sometimes it can just be a free day for me to do what I need to at leisure, as it's like literally my only day off. Then I have like Wednesdays, anything you see these little bunny rabbits around, I've kind of used them as an indicator that I have my son by myself that day, which means that I'll be looking after my son without any help from Gareth because he'll be in work. So this is like full-time childcare days. I try and do some errands on these days, but obviously this is a month overview. I just need to be able to glance and take a look and see what it is that I need to do each and every individual designated week, because if I wanted to go into the week itself and plan a little bit more detail, then I could. But this is just for me to look at January and go, oh, this is what I have going on January. Now, some people do like to do this in the weekly. That's fine if you have a lot of things going on in the week, but I like to be able to look at this front page and not have to go any further and look into the weekly unless there is something that I desperately need to look at. Over here I've got Gareth's birthday plans, things it is that I need to get ready before Wednesday 10th. Currently it is Thursday 4th, so I need to make sure I get all of these things done for Gareth's birthday by this point. I've also got my date with Lizzie, one of my friends, and I know I'll be working that day, which will be the same day that it is that I have my son. I've got my 2 grocery shopping days. I've got a girls' night on the 20th in which I must bring Fion because there's going to be kids at this event, so I'll be doing something with Fion on that Saturday. My live videos, which are usually Sundays and Thursdays, sometimes if I need to move them to a Friday I will, but Thursdays and Sundays is when I tend to stream. Mondays is when I need to clean because after the weekend the kids have completely messed up the house. And on Tuesdays, this is like, it's very difficult because it's a day that I'm doing nothing at all. And that's because it's literally like my only day off within the week, realistically, unless I could super duper procrastinate and leave everything until the end of the week, which can sometimes happen. So this is what my month tends to look like, and I know what's going on and I'm excited about what's going on. I thought what I would do is show you guys a few little tips it is that I've learned. So for instance, like, for other people this is like super duper messy because there's so much going on, and I understand if this is like really difficult for you to see, but this is how I function, and we've got to work with our individual mindsets. If this is too much to look at a month and it makes you feel very overwhelmed, that's fine. I would suggest quite frankly, putting it in both places. But I like to put it in more detail on this page, if that makes any sense. But feel free to do that. For this makes me look at my week and know what day it is that I have to do things. Like, don't play, don't front, this is how things go. There's also some other stuff that it is that I've forgotten. Like, for instance, on the 14th, here's a good place. I tend to get paid on the 14th from Twitch. So I'll do Twitch. Pay, reduce the size, put this here. And then I'm just gonna find a cute little image to go along with this. I'm pretty sure in this one there's like a cash symbol somewhere. Is it in this one? No, let's have a look at my stickers. I'm pretty sure one of my sticker packs has like a payday picture to let me know that something's like I'm gonna get paid. Is it this one? Here we are, payday, copy. And what I could do is that instead of having this Twitch payday thing, I could just delete that and then paste this image. And I know that on this day, I will be getting paid from Twitch. It's just a little symbol it is that I can have to make my life a lot easier so that I know what in the hell is going on at a glance. So there you go. That's how simple it is to import pictures. Now, another way is that you can import pictures. So I like to like fill up any space or anything it is that I need to look at with the photograph. So one of my favorite things to do is to do a split view of my screen. And then I will go into my photographs. Say I want this picture over here. I can drag and I can drop that directly into allow full access into my planner. So that's one of my favorite memories of last month, which is me and my brother hanging out together, and I want to put that picture here. So if I wanted to like decorate it or make it pretty or whatever, what I would do is I'll probably get my highlighter and make it the biggest I possibly can, and then I'm gonna go around the edge like this. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my lasso tool, and then I can place that, arrange, bring to the front on top, and that could be like a nice little halo like that. So then when I zoom out, it's just like a cute little picture of the pair of us. And then if I wanted to make it cute, I would probably use this, copy, paste, can put like a little nurse hat on myself and make it look really cute. I think also we've got some of these because my brother's been in hospital. I think that's like a pill bottle, and then I'd put this over here, paste, there you go. Something like that, something cute of just me and my brother living our best lives together. I think I would arrange this to bring to the front so it sits on top of all of that. And that's really it. Besides that, I don't really have any tips or tricks to send you, but I think that that is a really great way of being able to move photographs over and do something a little bit more personal. There is other ways of doing it as well. Say if I went over to Pinterest and I wanted to find like a really cute, you know, quote to inspire me for the rest of the month. I do this quite frequently. I go over to Pinterest. This is like another way of being able to do it. So you've got like the drag and drop method, which is very simple, everyone can do it. Or the other method is if I go into my Pinterest real quick and I quotes about not giving up, and then I'll search for that. Okay, so this one's a really good one. So no rain equals no flowers. I like this. Say I like this picture, I press download image. I've now downloaded it into my files. Then what I can do is go back into Good Notes, press the image locator, press this, no rain, no flowers, but I don't like the look of it, right? So I'm gonna resize it by pressing the crop button. Then you can freehand it. So you can either choose a rectangle to go into that space. So let's use a rectangle for this one and just have it in a way that I can just paste it directly. Okay, that is cute. That looks centered as well. Done. And then I can just plop this here. Okay, so this has been the album it is that I've been listening to. So I'm just gonna pop that in here. Okay, so I wasn't recording when I did all of this, but I did show you how to do this, so I'm gonna do it again. So once you've imported your picture, the other way that you can deal with it is pressing crop, and then you can choose between rectangle, which is, you know, resizing as you would usually, or freehand. So when I freehand, I like to do like little squiggly moments like this. So here it says no rain, no flowers, and then I pop that in the corner, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I also like to do progress bars as well, which again, this might be a little bit too much for the average person, but let me see if I can find my progress bar. I think he wants to be.
Hey, beautiful.
Okay, and that is pretty much how I do my spread for the month. It looks messy, it looks busy, but if I'm not busy, I feel like I'd be really upset. I love the way that this looks. For me, if you guys find this a little bit too overwhelming, I also completely understand. But for me, this is my way of being able to look at a glance and go, this is what I have going on. So I know that I'm working on a stitchery video right now. I've got my progress bar ready to go. I'm like, where am I in this? That's where I would have a look. Gareth's birthday, things I need to know about that. My date with Lizzie, girls' night, all of those kind of things have been planned in, as well as my regularly scheduled content, which tends to be on this side of the board, as well as my cleaning and mothering routine. That's where I have it all. Now, where I would put this in more detail would be in each week. So for instance, let's go to this week, which is week 1, which is where we've been. We're currently on Thursday. So for today, simply all I would do is just put in what it is that I'm planning for today. Planner work on Thursday. Next section on Thursday, I don't know, planner filming. Oh my God, go back. Why does this keep coming up? Oh shit. And basically this is how I keep this page. Very, very simple. What is it that I need to do? List, list, list. That's how I keep this page. Obviously, how you choose to make this page is completely up to you, but this is how I like to make it look. So I'm just gonna put it again on a sped up version so that you guys can see what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so what we have here is a daily spread. Now, I like to do my daily spread the day before, the next day. I don't like to do them like a week in advance. So I'm only going to be doing tomorrow's spread. Today's Thursday, the 4th. So tomorrow is Friday, the 5th. Now, as you can see with my spread, I have got my times on one side going from 5 a.m. in the morning to 11:30 p.m. at night. I will schedule my day through, put my priorities, what it is that I'm going to eat, my to-do list, and all of that kind of stuff, as well as any particular notes it is that I have for the day. I use my daily spreads as and when I need them. However, tomorrow is going to be an extremely busy day, so I'm going to be going through all of the things it is that I've got going on tomorrow and time blocking it. I only do these time blocks on days when I definitely need it. For instance, in January, let's go to our first week of January. So in the first week of January, tomorrow on Friday is one of my most busiest days. So I'm going to plan everything to an absolute T on this day. However, editing, posting, normal day like this, I'm not really going to be planning my day much. On Sundays, live stream and laundry, unless I'm making a list for the cleaning day, because I want to try and do a little bit more of a deeper clean on my house. Unless I'm making a list of things it is that I need to do, I won't be planning this day either. So I only use my daily planning sheets as and when I actually need them. But Friday is a big day for me. We've got filming, laundry, food shopping, editing, and all of that good stuff. So I want to make sure I have my whole day planned to a T. So let's just go into what a regular or average Friday would look like for me. Okay, so basically this is what I've got worked out for my Friday. It really is that simple. I did end up using, this is so filthy, I did end up using my keyboard because finding it very difficult to write, because I'm writing so it's like ease of viewing for you guys. But because the iPad is not quite used to my handwriting yet, I'm finding that extremely difficult. So I did type it out as I would usually using my Apple keyboard, which is an absolute mess. But this is what I've got planned out. So usually nothing happens in my house before 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Theodore and Fifi's breakfast, get that ready for them. Hold on, let's move this. Then I've got get Fifi ready for the gym. She's doing gymnastics school over the holidays, so I have her ready. I get her there by 8:30. By the time I get home, I'm getting Theodore ready for the day. Can I just say, in that time where I'm getting Fifi ready for the gym and taking her over there, his dad is actually with him for like 20 minutes while I go and drop Fifi off, only because it's so difficult to put him in the car as well as Fifi, drive only 2 minutes away to bring him back. So he stays with his dad while I get that done. Then I get Theodore ready for the day. At that point, then I put a load of washing on. In this little middle period, I'll most likely have a coffee and, you know, relax, maybe get dressed myself. Then at 10 o'clock, I'll do an Aldi shop for about an hour, hour and a half. At 11:30, I'll put the food away. Then at 12, I'll give Theodore his snacks. That'll last until about 12:30. Then I'm going to start doing my makeup around then. I'll sit down in the living room while he's playing and stuff and do my makeup. Then around 1 o'clock, I'm going to try my best to put Theodore down for nap time. Now, Theodore doesn't like his naps right now. He's really pushing through. But usually if I get him like relaxed with his iPad and all of that kind of stuff, then hopefully he will chill. He will relax enough so that I can get to do what I need to do. Now, then from 1:30 up until 2:30, I will be filming my video. So that gives me about an hour of film time approximately. This is around the time I will speak to my husband this evening about taking his lunch break because he's working from home. So I'll tell him to take his lunch break around that time. That means that we can do a quick switch over and I can be in the office to film my video. Then after that, I have to collect Fifi from the gym. That's when Gareth will have him for about 10-15 minutes while I drive around the road and grab her. Or he might be sleeping, and if he's sleeping, that'll be dope. Then we have 4 o'clock, I will put the clothes in the dryer. 4:30, then I will start getting the kids dinner ready. Around 7 o'clock is the kids bedtime, so we try and get them wound down around 6:30, so then it's kids bedtime. Then around 8, that gives them an hour just to be upstairs in silence for a bit. Usually then is when I will start to get my stream and all of that kind of stuff set up and ready ahead of time for me to stream. Then I'll be streaming from about 9 till 11, which is about 2 hours approximately. Then I'll put the clothes in the dryer, and then at 11:30 it will be bedtime. I've also got on this time over here, got my top priorities, which is to film my snitchery video, find stream topics as well as streaming. So those are my 3 top priorities for today. In terms of meal plan, I am currently doing OMAD. It's not like by choice, like I haven't like, you know, researched into 1 meal a day. It's just how my body's working right now. As you guys know, I had weight loss surgery, so because of that I have a really hard time with eating, and currently at the moment I'm eating about 1 meal a day, but I try and make it as nutritious as I possibly can. And then I've put here, just as like a little thing, videos title suggestions, snitchery, the TikTok scammer, question mark, because I don't want to be calling people scammers out there, but there is a lot of stuff going on and I would like to query as to what is going on over there on that side of TikTok. So we'll definitely be taking a look at that. Done it list. This is a little section that I'm going to start doing from now on, where it's instead of like to do what it is that I need to do, we've now got the done it list. These are the things I've done, so I can feel like I've accomplished something that day. The to-do list, I've got food shopping as well as laundry, so I'm making sure that I've got that done. Then in the bottom corner over here, I've just put some quotes it is that I found from Pinterest. So one of them is never let the storm get your kids wet, which I feel is like really inspirational, especially as we are now in the cost of living crisis. I feel like me and my husband have like laughed so many times about the fact that we've worked so hard to get from like working class to middle class, and to be able to like afford a lifestyle that most can't, and then the cost of living crisis came and now we're back to being poor again and we fucking hate it. So I love this quote of never let the storm get your kids wet. It's like they're never gonna experience this, they're never gonna know, you know, how we've had to, you know, change plans, switch directions and navigate this world. I love that. And the other one is so much of who I am is because of who you are, which is something that I think about with my kids. Like so much of the person I am as a mother, as a person, as a parent, my personal growth and my personal development is because of these kids. It's because of the kids I've had, and I'm very proud of that. So that's pretty much it. I did really want to get setting my goals today, but I might try and do that in private, only because I don't like telling people my goals and stuff like that. Maybe if we work on projects in the next day or so, I could show you guys my projects. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do, because obviously we've now done our January spread for the whole of January. This is complicated, it looks crazy, but hopefully you guys understand it and hopefully it makes sense to you. But if this is too much for you, you can also just scale it back. There's nothing wrong with not having all of the pictures and images and all of that kind of stuff. You could just simply have what it is that you need to do throughout the week. It doesn't have to be like this. I just like having something fun and busy to look at, right? It looking busy makes me feel busy. Fake it till you make it, bitch. So this is what I like to have over here. However, when it comes to like the weekly spread and stuff like that, obviously I've missed most of the week already, but we're doing it on the second half of the week. Very simple. This is how I like it here, so I know exactly what it is that I need to do. Boom, 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 cat. And then on the specific days, like we have on Friday, we've got the full day of Friday. So what I'm thinking of doing is on Friday, I will try and do like a little bit of a vlog section, maybe, of showing you how I go through my day, looking at my iPad, ticking things off my box and ticking things off my checklist and all of that good stuff. So hopefully that will work out, and I'll let you know what's working in my planner, what isn't working in my planner, and things it is that I might possibly want to change. But I think that's about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, any queries, things it is that you'd like me to go into more detail in, please feel free to leave it in the comment section down below, and I will try my best to incorporate it in an upcoming video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these more relaxed videos. Can I just say a massive thank you for all of the support it is that I've had on the previous video. Bearing in mind this is a brand new channel, I did not expect like fucking 1,000 people to come over and watch that shit. That is crazy to me. I didn't think anyone was interested, and now that I know you are, I'm just kind of like, oh my god. So this is a thing that clearly we have to keep up. If you guys, oh god, I spat on my screen. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this and stuff like this from me, let me know. Sound off in the comments. Anything it is you want me to focus on, make sure that you leave it in the comment section, and I'll try and add it into the next video if I can. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day or evening, whatever the hell it is you're doing. Have a good and healthy life. Plan until you cannot plan anymore, and if you are going to plan, at least be able to plan in a way like this, in which you can just take your little lasso tool, and when something doesn't work, you can move it to somewhere else. Because that is the best thing about digital planning, is that most likely tomorrow I will have to move some things around, but it doesn't matter because it's always going to look cute in my planner. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day or evening, whatever the hell it is you're doing, and until next time, you beautiful, amazing, badass bitches. It's been Paige. Peace out. Woo!